Hey there! Today we're going to do a fun mini lesson on D. So D uses 0, 1, 2, 3 in your left hand, and then your right hand uses 1, 2, 3. So basically, in other words, you're covering all the holes except this bottom hole. So everything's covering except this bottom pinky, okay? Now don't forget, just like we've talked about in other lessons, when you play D, you want to be sure that you're not blowing too hard. The more holes that you cover, the easier it is to squeak. If I blow too hard, this is what it sounds like. It sounds way, way too high. So I'm going to play a D without blowing too hard. Okay, now you try it with me. Repeat after me. Awesome. Now, as we're going and playing these lower notes where we're using our right hand to cover more holes, it's very important that we remember to tongue. We haven't talked about tonguing in a while, but just as a reminder, tonguing is where your tongue just stops the air that travels from your mouth to the recorder. It cuts off the air, so you're still using one breath, but your tongue is cutting off the air each time, as opposed to taking a breath for each sound. Because if I take a breath for each sound, it's probably more likely that I'm going to squeak. Listen to me tonguing first, and listen to me using a breath for each sound, not tonguing. Do you hear how I'm really not blowing very hard, but it still squeaks? Okay, now we're going to switch over to the music staff and see what D looks like on the music staff. All right, so we just learned how to play D on the recorder with the proper fingering, but now we're going to see what D looks like on the music staff. What's interesting about low D is that it goes below the staff. So we have line 1 right here. Low D actually goes below the staff. In other lessons, when I say, okay, is it on line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or on a space? It is on a space, but we don't really give it a name. We just say it's right below the staff. Okay, let's just review really quick some of the other notes we've been working on in case you have forgotten. So we'll just go through together. This does not say digabkada. Okay, that sounds like a very interesting magic trick or some way to cast a spell, but no, we're looking at D, E, G, A, B, C, D. This D today, the one that's there being low D, and then this other D here being the high D. Okay, so E, first line, colored in. And one thing you might be wondering is how long, maybe you're not sure how long you're supposed to have each line, the stem. It just goes up, have it go up to about right here, okay? Now G, is G on line 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? G is on line 2, so right here. I'm drawing this sideways, so bear with me here. Okay. And then A. Is A going to be on a line or a space? A is on a space. It's on space 2. Sorry. Looks like my G kind of went over a little bit too much. Okay. All right. And then B. Is B on a line or space? Hopefully remember B is on a line. It's third line. So sorry. B is going to be over here. Looks like my notes aren't really lining up. Okay, once we go to this third line, you can choose to have the stem going down or up. So I'm going to have it going down. C, is C on a line or a space? Hopefully you remember C is on a space. It is on space 3, so we count up 3. 1, 2, 3. So here's C. Okay, and then finally D. Is this last D, is it on a line or a space? Hopefully you figured out D is on a line. It's on line 4. So we count at 4 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Sorry, that's kind of crooked. It looks like I got off track with the G, but hopefully you can see. D, E, G, A, B, C, and D. Those are the notes that we've been working on. If you want to see fingering charts, don't forget you can go to my Teachers Pay Teachers, Miss Mari Music Shop, and you can download free fingering charts there for you. Okay, let's go down here and learn our little mini piece. This starts on what note? A D. So today we're just going to use D's, E's, and G's. Okay? So without fingering or anything, let's just point to the notes and say the note names out loud. 1, 2, ready, go. D, E, G, E, D, G. Do you remember why did I hold G for 2 beats? G, like that? It's because it's a half note, which is worth 2 beats, okay? Now, let's go ahead and finger. Remember, fingering for D is 0, 1, 2, 3 in your left hand, 1, 2, 3 in your right hand. Do you remember what is the fingering for E? E is going to be 0, 1, 2, 3 in your left hand and 1, 2 in your right hand. Let me get in the camera real quick. I'll show you the fingering for E. And then G is going to be 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay? Now let's go. Starting on D, let's finger and say the note names. 1, 2, ready, go. D, E, G, E, D, G. Okay? Question for you. When you go from D to E, what finger has to lift up off the recorder, has to uncover the holes? What number finger? When you're going from D to E, your right hand, number 3, your ring finger, but number 3 in your right hand, that is going to lift up to go from D to E. So let's finger and say the note names again. 1, 2, ready, go. D, E, G, E, D, G. Awesome. And remember, you can pause, go back and rewind if you need more help. We're going to go ahead and play it. Here we go. Do not forget, don't overblow. Do not overblow. Starting on D. And I cannot point because I am playing too and I need my right hand. So you will just have to follow along with me. 1, 2, ready, go. Again, 2, ready, go. Again, 2, ready, go. Awesome. Last time. 1, 2, ready, go. Yay, good job. Thanks for learning D with me. Don't forget to subscribe and check out some of my other lessons.